Slow burn. Maybe not the white one. Yeah, there we go. Episode 10 now. Crazy.
Really?
There's Joey over there in the corner. Cool. All right. I know it's been a while. The setup's gotten a little better because we got a functional TV in the background, so now we can watch
the game.
Watch whatever game's going on. So yeah, I was in Vegas for a few weeks training boxing. That was cool, and then Joey was up here doing I don't know what the fuck, probably sucking dick. Probably
just grinding.
Probably out selling ass looking for Gary Ridgway to, you know.
Hell yeah.
Give you some give you a good time, right? Not everyone knows who that is. The Green River Killer. He used to look for people that sold ass, so that's why I was.
Yeah.
You know, because Joey tends to want to sell ass. He makes the joke a lot, but he makes it a little too much for me to not think that he's not kidding.
That I've sold ass before?
Yeah.
Oh.
You could. I mean, you might have. You know, I'm not gonna judge, bro. Anything for $1. Yeah. This is what. Okay, money's speaking of that, do you remember downstairs? This is what I was saving it for. Downstairs, Taylor was like, "Well, maybe Joey needs some money," because my buddy John Boy the other day hits me up. This is actually hilarious. You know John Boy. He hits me up and he's like, "Hey, do you want to make $50?" And I'm like, "I mean, sure, whatever." He's like, "All right, I have this coworker. He loves to be like degraded and like put down, and he, like apparently like he was like a millionaire like, and then his wife left him and now he's like disgraced, and so he pays people to like make fun of him now and like degrade him." And so he said I know, it was weird. And so he said he wanted a whole football team to like make fun of him. And so then my buddy added like me to this fucking group chat, and he was like, just like talk shit to him and then he'll pay you $50. And I was like, I'm good off this shit, bro. Like, I'm good. So I left, but next thing you know, my phone's getting blown up with just a bunch of people talking shit to this guy. Like, send me $50, you pussy ass bitch. Like, I'm gonna fuck you, you know, like whatever. Like making him feel like shit, and apparently he liked it.
He probably nutted pretty
quick. Yeah. So that was a really weird and interesting part of my week.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But
that actually kind of reminds me of this Vegas story that I've been wanting to tell, and I don't think we told it because there's so much happened that trip. But when we were at El Cortez, when we were staying at El Cortez, this most recent trip that we had together.
Yeah.
Remember the guy in the elevator?
Okay, no, you're gonna have to.
So we get in the elevator. I think we were both in my room or his room or something watching a game. Baseball game.
Okay.
And we go to get in the elevator to go back down to the main floor to either go down to Circa or whatever. And this dude is in there, and he's in flip-flops and, like, swimming trunks and shit. And we start chatting it up with him, and he's talking about getting a massage at the massage parlor upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, dude, that's the fucking best place ever, this and that.
I do remember that.
And he's like, yeah, and they'll jerk you off for, you know, like, $20 or something.
I do remember that.
And he's like, oh, dude, I gave him $60 and I had 2 chicks jerking me off at the same time.
We were shocked.
And this was in like a 15-second elevator.
Well, because we were like, really? They have a jerk house in the casino?
Yeah.
That's badass. I mean, I'm not going to participate, but like, they're allergic to putting Patterson at running back. I swear to God.
I think so.
It's fucked. But yeah, I just that was crazy. Anyways, yeah, living in Vegas is kind of fun.
Yeah, so that sounds like possible future for you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move down there soon-ish. To pursue the boxing because apparently I'm pretty good at it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so that was encouraging. Um, what else? Yeah, I mean the only thing about it is, it's easy to not drink during the week and whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but like on the weekend it's like fuck. Okay, well now I'm down here and like shit's popping off and I want to be a part of it. Like
Yeah.
so you gotta at least allow yourself to have like a little bit of fun on the weekends for sure. But and gambling like gets old, It's not like I lost, but the sports betting is fun and everything, but like the table games, like after a while you're just like, okay, I don't need to do this every day.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
not like something you sit for hours and do. Everyone's like, if you like to gamble, don't move to Vegas. It's like I like to gamble and I didn't have a problem. I left with $600 more than I went down there with, and I had
That's
fun.
pretty good.
Yeah, and I had some fun. Met a lot of cool people. It's another thing about living down there. You're always gonna meet people from different places
That's
because
true.
it's a tourist city.
Yeah, people from Salt Lake City and
Right.
yeah.
You know them pretty well.
Yeah, you get to know people from Salt Lake City pretty well.
Really intimately. Yeah. So, but I don't know. I had a good time. I met Derek Stevens, the owner of the Circa,
I know that's badass.
literally while taking a piss. I'm taking a piss. I look to my right. I'm like, "You're Derek Stevens, aren't you?" And he's like, "Yeah. What's up?" And he was like tanked. And I told him like I was down here to train like boxing, and I used to be a football player. And he was like, "Oh, cool. Like sick. Like come." And I'm like, "Okay." Next thing there, we take a picture. The director of casino operations gives me. He said, "If you need anything, call me." So that's cool. And they sat me down. I got to watch the Seahawks beat the piss out of the Giants. I had $800 in the game,
Hell yeah.
and the guy next to me bet on the Giants. That was even fucking sweeter, and I got food. So
Hell yeah.
it was like a triple fucking whammy. It was awesome. Hello, all you viewers. I know it's been a while, by the way. We've just been busy as we're talking about. Because we have 8 people in here. Holy shit. But
I hope that's my connection that's making it super choppy like that.
yeah.
I don't want to fuck up like we've had it before.
Sometimes we have
I think it was the.
okay. 11 people in here. Holy shit. That's awesome. Okay. But yeah, living in Vegas, you should try it. But I know you want to go to La Bam. But
Yeah.
living in Vegas is actually like it's fun. It's cool. And it is if you want to like not be out in the shit, you don't have to be. It's not that hard to avoid it. Just stay up in your room. But are we fucked up, you think?
I don't know. Somebody let us know in the chat if we're fucked up or not.
Turn on the audio.
I don't think we are. I think it's just my phone. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just my phone, but
At least the audio's good.
yeah, we've had technical difficulties before, so we just want to make sure that it's right. And that was a huge miscommunication, terrible throw.
Oh my god. Yeah, my audio is not good.
No.
We good. Alright, Blender. Cool. Good to know. But another thing about living down there, you're never gonna find or run out of good places to eat.
Oh God, I know.
Every day, I tried like probably 20 different places, and they were pretty much all good. Like I never had a place that I was like, this place sucks. They were all pretty good. So
That's good. Did you end up trying that wing place?
no,
No.
like I couldn't try a lot of the places, but I will say Shaq's Big Chicken is fucking amazing. I hope that he opens one here.
I thought there was one in Climate Pledge.
Shaq's Big Chicken.
Yeah, I thought that he
Maybe there
put
is
one in there because he wanted. It was kind of like his thing, like, oh, yeah, let's bring basketball back. I'm gonna open a restaurant in the thing, and it's gonna be a publicity deal.
I never heard of that. But it's super fucking good. You will not regret eating there at Shaq's Big Chicken. You won't.
That's good.
Yeah. And shit. Boxing at the Mayweather gym, I met a lot of people. I met Jalen Brown. I met his dad. I met his dad. I mean,
Oh, nice.
he's a former heavyweight boxer who Floyd Mayweather apparently has beef with, kicked him out of the gym. So,
Weird.
because apparently he was saying a bunch of shit, talking shit, and then Floyd was told him to back it up, and then he didn't want to back it up, so then he was like, get the fuck out. That's what I heard. I don't know the details. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I met a few promoters. I met a UFC fighter, Michel Pereira. I don't know. He was a pretty nice guy. Yeah. Do you want to talk sports now, or do you have something else to? You said nothing new on the girl front.
Not really. I mean,
Which I find hard to believe.
there's
got to be something.
I mean, there's always something, but it's all, little shit.
Well, they're not little. We know that.
Yeah.
We're going to call a spade here. They're all pretty big.
I mean, statistically on average.
What's the mean weight of the girl that you fuck?
Mean?
Mean means average.
Average. Yeah, because median is middle. Anyways, probably 200.
Oh.
Somewhere in between 200 and 220.
I hope some of them are in the chat. Did you post it?
Yeah.
I hope y'all are in here. It's okay. I mean, fuck, it's not a problem.
No.
I mean, we're both have a little extra.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah.
So. But okay. So nothing new really on the girl front. Just fat sluts as usual. Right? But none you really like that much.
I mean, there's some that I like, but it's not going very far right now, so there's nothing really to talk about.
Fair enough. Okay. Nothing new on my end. Just
No.
Barbara and I. Hopefully I'm seeing her soon.
There's one red flag though. That I had to fill out an application.
Just more to love.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's hilarious. That's what my fucking grandma said. Whatever you need to say to justify it, it's okay. Again, no real judgment. I don't really give a shit. Joey, I know what he likes, and he doesn't like a stick. I feel like you don't really care though.
Yeah.
I feel like
I don't think I'm very
I
picky.
feel like you don't care, which again is probably even better. So Joey's
It's like fishing. I just throw it out there and see what comes back in.
You spend all day out at the lake and hell's all you catch.
Yeah.
And by hell you mean 320-pound behemoths.
She
Girls that look
if
like
she
me.
ain't 280, she ain't lady.
You're out there fucking banging female versions of me.
Well, you know, that's my type.
That makes sense. That's why you come over all the time.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Alright. We can probably transition our gender over to sports.
Probably not a bad idea.
Alright, well, what do you want to talk first? We can talk. Well, first of all, let me say the Seahawks have been extremely fucking profitable this year. I've won three big bets in a row with them. So cheers to this fucking Seahawks. Cheers to that. You can have one of those, by the way. That's why I brought them up.
Sweet.
You want that? They've been extremely fucking profitable, and the Seahawks look good. They don't just look like a fluke. The defense is getting better every week. The signing of Bruce Irvin was awesome, because you can tell literally since we signed him, our pass rush has gotten better, our run defense has gotten better.
Well, that's good.
Have you noticed?
Not really. But I haven't been watching that many games since they signed Bruce Irvin. Because it's only been 3 games.
Yeah, you haven't been watching?
Not that much.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Because I was elk hunting last weekend. The weekend before that, we were working on the excavator all day. So I haven't been around the TV to watch those games, but
We actually look good.
well,
Like, not like a fluke. Like,
yeah.
my dad's Super Bowl ticket might be worth something.
That'd be nuts.
Yeah.
That'd
So,
be nuts. He'd probably lose the ticket though.
yeah, he's got to put it somewhere. But there's a chance, dude. Like, Gino looks really fucking good.
I know that actually reminds me. I want to put, since the MLB season is over and the World Series futures are out, I want to put some money on Mariners.
Plus 1,800, I think it is.
Yeah.
Not bad. So yeah, so right now I'm on since Sunday, I won 1, and then on Monday night, I believe it was 2, and then 3, 4. I'm on a 5-0 run since Sunday. Really good.
Bliner thinks the Hawks are going to take down the Bucks easy.
I think so too, honestly. I think we're gonna beat the Bucks, but I'm not gonna bet them big this week. I can't when we go to Germany, but I still think we're gonna win. I still do, but you know what I mean. I can't bet like heavy. I can't justify that when we're making this sort of travel. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So right now I'm on a good run.
Oh, no.
Today it's looking like it's gonna. God damn it. Maybe we shouldn't turn the TV on. It's looking
Wingstop
like.
has a sandwich?
Yeah, it looks fucking good too. I haven't tried it though. It's probably shit. Well,
Is it
hopefully,
really?
hopefully it's shit, so that we don't want it. God damn it. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, I probably am gonna lose my Cordarrelle Patterson prop unless he does some miracle shit. I mean, I was supposed to have him over 54.5 rushing, and he does not. I don't think he's anywhere close right now.
I think he might be halfway.
Did he get it again? Since the last one?
I think so, yeah.
Hopefully. Shit, okay. So, anyways, I got that, and then Houston fucking Christian plus 37.5, but I don't think the last time the last time I looked at that game was fucking brutal.
Atrocious.
I don't even want to look at it. Could you look at it?
Yeah.
We're going to do a live fucking spread check on Houston Baptist, because that is a large spread. I mean, if you lose by 37 points plus, you are like garbage. What is it?
68
Yeah.
to 19.
Oh, that's more than 37 points, I believe.
Yeah, quick math tells me that's a little bit more than 37 points.
Ooh. Ooh. Really? How many minutes left?
There's 7 minutes left.
Oh god. There's a chance. There's a tiny chance. Stop putting him at kick returner, because then you're not going to put him at running back. Yeah, so it looks like today I'm going to go 0-2. It looks, but that's fine. I didn't like put the whole bag from this week on it or anything.
Yeah, hold on. Let me look at this.
Let's see Cordero Patterson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel like he's not going to win. Unless he does some crazy shit, like I said. I'm hoping.
Rushing. Ooh.
What is it?
I was wrong. He is not half.
18 still?
Yeah.
Yep. 18 fucking yards. Because they keep not putting him in. Look, right now, he's not in. He's not running back. So, it was just a bad day. It's okay, though. We move on. It's days like these where you take the beating and you move on.
You know, I'm thinking not this weekend, but next weekend. Or maybe this weekend. I don't know. I'm going to do fat round robin. Just
Okay.
like 14 leg round robin.
I don't even know what... I need 2 yards from Mariota, for fuck's sakes. If I lose this by 2 yards. Bro, that's like passing or probably rushing. Shit, yeah. I mean, this Rainey, he's probably gonna have to take off on one of these. The Cordero Patterson prop, we're fucked on that, dude. We're losing that. There's no way. He's not even in right now at fucking running back.
Yeah, they're not even putting him in.
I don't understand. He's their best player. Okay. I digress. Let's move on to our college football picks. Because Houston Baptist is not going to do the backdoor cover. I mean, they might have it. I mean, we can only pray.
Yeah.
We can only.
Just like a true Baptist.
Yeah.
We can only pray.
Okay, what? Can you check in on it again?
Oh, 74 to 21.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah. That's not good. That's almost double.
That's worse. The spread increased.
Yeah.
God damn it! What the fuck? That was a okay. Good thing I only put $100 on that one. I was not sure about that. I just heard some guy on YouTube that I trust normally. Oh God, what was that? Oh my God, Mariota pick 6. It looks like. Was that Mariota? Like who threw that? Holy shit! That was terrible. Oh my God. This is why I didn't take a side in this game. Because I did not know what the fuck was going to happen. Watch this, Joey. Sorry, guys. I know this is probably not very watchable content right now, but... Oh, he's down.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
He was trying to throw it away, but...
Well... let's move on to college football picks.
College football.
Pro,
Oh, yeah. What were we were doing? MGM.
Yeah, MGM. That's the page I look for.
And then...
God damn it, dude.
Arizona.
It's okay. I was due for a loss. shit. I mean, but I did not predict them to not play Patterson. Oregon minus 13.5. It's Husky hate week. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that.
Yeah.
Oregon looked really good. I bet them in the first half last week against Colorado, minus 19.5. They covered. On the last drive of the fucking half, they covered. Good shit.
Okay, college football. Top 25. Game number 1, we got Colorado, USC. Spread is 34.5, and over under is 65.5.
Okay, well, Colorado is that bad. They are.
Are you taking the 34.5 again?
I don't know if I'm gonna lay it though with USC. That's a lot of points. And sometimes USC doesn't score fast. They're not as explosive as Oregon on offense. And their defense is studs.
I'm gonna take the plus 34.5.
I wouldn't argue with it. But Colorado is literally the worst team. The worst Power 5 team.
That game's tomorrow.
Okay.
God damn it.
They're the worst Power 5 team. Literally. They're so bad.
LSU, Arkansas. LSU is favored 3.5, over under 62.
I think LSU is the most public bet this week, but I don't blame them.
Huh.
They just beat Alabama.
Yeah.
And looked really good doing it.
I'm gonna take the line on Arkansas.
Arkansas has not looked very good.
But you know who they looked good against?
Who?
Bama.
No, but Bama covered in that game.
No, I thought that was really close.
Bama covered in that game. I had Bama minus 17.5.
What?
They covered. With their backup quarterback in. That was with Bryce Young out, too. And they still covered. I'm telling you, dude, Arkansas doesn't look that good. But I'm not going to, it's your pick.
True. Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened.
I remember because I bet on that one. And I was happy they still covered.
No,
I don't know. I don't know, dude. Okay, so my pick is LSU, weighing the points, officially. That's my pick. But I'm probably not going to bet it. Big letdown spot for LSU, potentially. You never know how Arkansas is going to play, so... Personally, I'm not betting it, probably. Unless something appealing pops out to me that I see about it. Alright, next game. Because you picked Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna change that.
Okay.
To fuck, I don't know, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, LSU looks good now.
I guess LSU to cover.
I hate to say it. I don't like Brian Kelly. But, the team seems to have gotten a lot better since the beginning of the season.
So, next we got Liberty and Connecticut.
Liberty's really good. Liberty beat Arkansas last week.
Yeah.
They were 14-point underdogs.
And they're 14-point favorites now.
They're gonna cover. I think.
Over-under is 45 though.
UConn sucks. UConn's awful.
I could see over.
Potentially, it's college. I mean, but UConn's fucking ass, man.
Yeah, but
Jim Morris coaching them.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
Playoffs. That was his dad, but. All right.
Notre Dame.
Oh my
Navy.
fucking god. Okay, let me just preface this. Did you watch the game last week?
No.
Do you know what happened last week?
No.
Okay. Well, Barbara was at that game
Really?
where number 4 Clemson lost 28-0 to Notre Dame. Like, Notre Dame woke the fuck up all of a sudden. Their O-line looks fucking good as shit. They were destroying Clemson up front on the run game. Clemson, like, good big dudes, destroying them, and they couldn't.
Hot,
Sexy,
guys.
just okay, but yeah. The defense of Clemson, or the defense of Notre Dame, held Clemson fucking scoreless.
The 7th floor crew.
No, that's Miami.
Miami, yeah, I know.
But yeah, that was just so you know, that's what happened last week.
Damn. So
Are they at Notre Dame? Because they were at Notre Dame last week.
At Navy, which isn't really saying that much.
But what's the spread?
15.5 Notre Dame favorite.
Man, I might take Navy.
39.5 is the over-under though.
Because Navy controls the pace. I'm going to take the over.
I think so.
Because Navy can score sometimes out of nowhere. I've seen it.
I think so. Too.
I took the under in a Navy game one time, and it was just, like, not even close. Like, it was, like, all of a sudden in the fourth quarter, they had scored 28 points combined.
Damn.
Yeah.
Indiana, Ohio State. Jesus Christ.
Indiana's dog shit.
Yeah, 40.5.
Okay, no,
spread.
I'm not touching that game. But, like, if I had to pick a side, it would be Indiana plus the
I was
points.
gonna say that's
Because that's just, like, a lot. But, I don't
That's a
know,
huge spread.
sometimes Ohio State can just fucking rail teams, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just fuck up and look like shit.
I'm looking at Indiana to cover.
I'd probably bet Indiana in the first half because, like, Ohio State tends to, like, pull away in the second half.
Yeah. Missouri, Tennessee. Tennessee, 20.5.
Yes. I know a lot of people are going to be on Tennessee this week, but I can't say I blame them. Like, Tennessee, they're in a huge bounce back situation after looking like shit last week against Georgia, to be honest.
What the fuck was that?
And they had Mariota's terrible. They had 2 opportunities for a backdoor cover if you're watching that game. And they fucked
Shit
up.
the bed.
Yep. I think this game against Mizzou, who sucked at best, I think they can pour it on. I mean, with that explosive offense,
At 20.5 though? Okay.
I
It's really
think
not
so.
that much.
I'm playing it with Tennessee. I mean, I could be wrong.
Alright.
I'm probably gonna bet it too, personally, but not put a lot on it. Excuse me.
So Purdue, Illinois. Illinois 6.5.
I'm gonna take the under. What's the over under? What's the? Would you not like that flavor?
I've never had that. Blood orange is super tart.
There's other flavors. What's the over under?
44.5.
Under. For sure.
We're only gonna be able to do college today because my phone's about to die.
Oh, okay. Can't plug it in.
Not have a cord.
I can,
Otherwise, I would.
I can find one. What's it at right now?
4.
Alright, let's keep going.
So we're on Purdue, Illinois. Illinois 6.5. Over under 44.5.
Yeah, I'm just picking the under. I don't have a side pick.
I'll probably go Illinois.
Yeah, they have a good running game this year.
Okay, Washington, Oregon.
Oregon.
I'm gonna ride
Minus.
Oregon minus 13.
Yep. Less than 2 touchdowns. Easy. Why didn't even take him first and second half?
Boston College, NC State. NC State 19.5. Over under 41.
Boston. NC State is how much?
19.5.
Oh, fuck. Boston College is like not good, dude.
No, not at all.
So probably just lay it with NC State.
Yeah. I'll ride Louisville, Clemson. Clemson 7.
Oh my god.
Over under 54.5.
That's a tough one, dude. You don't know what version of Louisville is gonna show up.
Never.
Sometimes they're good.
I'm gonna go Clemson.
Clemson could bounce. That's a big bounce back spot for Clemson.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna ride 7 with Clemson.
Are they at home?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Central Florida, Tulane. Tulane is 1.5 favorites. Over under 54.5.
UCF is a good running game. I know that.
I would take, because I really don't know that much about this game, and it's obviously close if it's 1.5 spread. I'm gonna go with UCF money line. Just because it's plus 100, it's a little plus money, never hurt nobody.
Yeah, sure.
Because I mean, yeah, I have no opinion on who the fuck is gonna win that game.
Fair enough.
I'd rather put my money on plus. Oh,
Touchdown.
Tutty.
It doesn't matter, really. I mean, actually, it kind of does if they stop them. It still doesn't really.
Live odds was plus 1,400 for the Falcons to win 2 minutes ago.
So you're saying there's a chance? Okay, let's move on.
So Alabama, Mississippi. Alabama 11.5. Over under 64.5. I'll probably just go with Alabama.
Yeah.
I mean they're kind of dog water this year, but I mean Mississippi's still just hot shit. This guy, fucking get rid of Koo, dude.
Did you really just miss an extra point again?
Yeah, another extra point. He missed a field goal earlier. I think they'd be tied right now if he didn't miss everything.
It would at least be close.
It would be at least a 1 possession game.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think it
I'm
is.
probably gonna take Alabama. Honestly, that's all that needs to be said with that game.
Yeah. Maryland, Penn State. Penn State 10.5 over under 57. I'm just gonna go Penn State. They're decent. They're not that great, but they're decent enough to where I could see 10.5 over Maryland. Because I haven't heard anything out of Maryland this year.
We have a good quarterback and a decent offense, but other than that, I don't. I'll probably pick Penn State. Yeah. First half, probably. They're probably playing less. So I'll take them in the first half. God, you just sound disgusting.
You sound disgusting.
You sound like the Mucinex booger.
Nebraska, Michigan. Michigan minus 30.5.
Nebraska is so bad. But Michigan laying 30.5, like with their style of play, they tend to like lay it on in the second half, so it's possible.
I'm gonna go the under. Over under is 48.5. That's kind of high for Nebraska not being able to score at all.
Yeah, and Michigan being a very run-heavy team.
Mm-hmm. So next is Kansas State, Baylor. Baylor 2.5, minus 2.5, over under 52.5.
Baylor what?
Minus 2.5.
Oh man.
I'm gonna take Kansas State plus 2.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. Kansas State completely mollywopped Oklahoma State. Did you see that?
Or wait, am I thinking about that right? No, I'm doing that wrong.
Why? What?
I want Baylor minus 2.5.
Oh, okay.
Because if they get a 3-point lead, then they're good. If they're ahead by a field goal, then they're good. That was my thought process. I don't know why I was thinking the other way around. Anyways.
Alright.
Yeah.
I
Baylor.
like Kansas State.
Okay. Georgia, Mississippi State. Georgia is a minus 16.5.
Oh man.
And over under is 76.5.
Against Mike Leach. Georgia's just so good.
Yeah.
And sometimes Mike Leach can like come to play.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go with Georgia. I think they're gonna
Georgia?
cover. Oh, they almost picked it off, too.
I mean, they stopped him. Shit.
Yeah. 4th and 7.
There was a chance for OT.
If fucking Koo can make a goddamn PAT.
Cool. I'm sorry, I'm just saying the name.
North Carolina, Wake Forest. Wake Forest minus 4.5. Over under 76.5.
Yeah, because they have very, very high scoring offense. Both of them.
Okay, now
And
just give the rock to Cordell
Their
Patterson.
defense is terrible. Honestly, I might bet the over on that. Their defenses are both terrible, and their quarterbacks are both good.
You think it'd be a shootout, like a 45-43 shootout?
It could easily be that way. With Drake May, Heisman contender at North Carolina, and then they have Hartman. Hartman at Wake Forest, who's actually good. We know a Hartman. Shout out, Hartman.
Shout out. Been on the pod before.
Yep. Why would you do that?
and not give it to Cordell Patterson.
Fuck you. He's literally their best. Whatever. Okay.
Move on. Okay.
0-2 day.
TCU, Texas. Texas
Oh, this
minus
game.
7.
This fucking game. Okay, I know TCU's been a cover machine all season, but I have to pick Texas here.
Yeah, I'm going Texas.
Because they're at home. If TCU was at home, I'd pick TCU. What is Mariota doing? He's literally fumbling the bag right now.
Yep. Okay, Florida State, Syracuse. Also, Florida State minus 7. I'm gonna go with the under. Over under is 51.
Who are they playing? Florida State?
Syracuse.
Oh man. What is the spread
7.
for Florida State?
Yes.
I'm picking Syracuse plus 7.
Okay. Stanford, Utah. Utah minus 24. Over under 53.5.
I might even buy a half point for that. Okay. Utah is playing Stanford. Yeah, I already know. I've been looking at this game. I like Utah.
Okay. Alright. That's what I was thinking, so. Alright. Alright, that's the top 25 right there.
Do you have time for a couple NFL games?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Let's see.
Fucking Mariota, dude.
I didn't know Tulsa and Memphis are playing right now.
What is happening?
Memphis 23, Tulsa 10.
Okay, I was gonna bet Memphis, but I didn't. I should have. I should have. God damn it. I would have at least gone fucking 1 for 3. Gotten something.
Okay, we're at Seahawks, Bucks. Bucks minus 3.
Yeah, we already know what we're on. Seahawks.
Actually, it's plus money for Tampa Bay to cover.
No, it's not. Okay, it's even money. Yeah, okay, plus 100. I was like, there's no way it's plus fucking. I get what you're saying. It is technically plus money. Okay, that's because the number has been going up and down. So it opened at like -1, and then it went all the way up to -2.5, and then -3, and then now they've been getting some Seahawks money.
I'm going Seahawks money line.
Seahawks money line because it's been working. So I'm gonna keep doing it as long as they keep giving me plus money with the Seahawks. I'm gonna take it.
Okay, Vikings plus 3.5.
God, that line dropped points because of Josh Allen. Okay.
What happened to Josh Allen?
It's fucked.
Oh, that's not good. Well,
Yeah.
the Vikings are plus 150 to win.
I'm gonna take the points with the Vikings because sometimes they like to choke. So I'm taking the points with the
It's
Vikings.
3.5 though, so I'm just gonna take the money line.
All right.
Because I think if it's gonna be that close, they're probably gonna win. I mean, they
Okay.
can choke, but usually when they choke, they lose by 10.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna take the points.
Lions, Bears. Bears minus 3. I'm gonna go with the Bears minus 3.
Are they at Soldier Field?
Yes.
Yeah.
Denver Titans. Titans are minus 3. Over under is 37.5. I would take the under on that, honestly.
For the Titans and the...
Yeah, because you're talking about no pass game versus fucking no offense at all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Derrick Henry could have 2 touchdowns, and that's their whole offense.
I mean, yeah, that's such a low total, though. But, I mean, okay. That's not a bad take. I don't have a play on that one.
Jags Chiefs. Chiefs 9.5. I'm taking the Jags.
Yeah, I'll take the Jags.
Browns Dolphins. Dolphins -3.5. I'm taking the Browns. Browns are hot right now.
Okay. Give me any Chubb rushing pro. Seems to be an over machine.
Texans Giants. Giants are -5. I'll take the Giants on that. Texans are booty cheeks.
Yeah, Texans are pretty bad.
Saints.
I'll take the Giants.
Steelers. -1.5 for the Saints.
Steelers. Because they're at Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the Steelers on that. The
They're
Saints
at
are not
Heinz.
good.
Well, it's not Heinz
The
anymore, but
Saints are not good. Did you watch them on Monday night?
I did. That's terrible.
They're not good. So I'm definitely taking the Steelers.
I'll take
that one.
money line Steelers.
Yeah. Give me plus money with the Steelers.
Colts Raiders. Raiders are favored 4.5. I'll take money line Colts. Colts are ass. They got Sam Ellinger playing, but they're not the Raiders.
The Raiders, are they laying points? The Raiders are favored.
Yes.
What are they doing laying points, dude? They're not good.
No.
McDaniels is, if they lose this game, he's gonna get fired
Yeah.
for sure.
Uh.
Okay, so my opinion, honestly, just to fuck the universe up, Jeff Saturday gets his first dub. Let's just say it.
Yep.
Jeff Saturday comes in there, dude, secures a fucking dub. Just to fuck up the football world, because they all said he's unqualified, because he is unqualified, to be honest. He probably shouldn't be a coach. And that's that.
That's that.
Okay, I believe that was Sunday Night Football, right? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Here's another way we can check. Oh, okay, crazy. We could just go to NFL on XD. Like look
True.
through the games
True.
if you wanted, or we could just move on.
We just move on.
Yeah. Okay. Those are football picks. Hopefully they win. Today was not a good day for me, but it's okay. I didn't battle a lot. This week's still good. I'm still up in the week.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm still looking at apartments down there.
Looking for an apartment.
Yeah, so like maybe we could talk about that process.
Yeah.
So like you've done it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
What do you look for in a place? What's important for you?
New. I don't. Something bothered me about being in apartments
That are old.
that are old,
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way.
like old, and especially if they got a lot
What's
of carpet in
old?
them.
Oh, gross. Yeah, okay, but what's
If
old?
they got you're probably not gonna have this in Vegas, but for around here, if they got baseboard heating, gross. No. Old carpet.
I agree with that.
Lots of linoleum.
Oh.
That's a dead giveaway that it's old as fuck.
Yeah, like it looks like a trailer kind of.
Yeah, but because the linoleum floor was cheap for a while. Well, I mean, it's fucking, it's like less than $1 a square foot.
Give me a sec.
But laminate plank or vinyl plank, wood faux floor that's waterproof is a couple bucks a square foot. So to do a kitchen area or a living room area and a kitchen in a small apartment doesn't cost shit. So it's easy to make a place look nice and spend a little bit of money. And if everybody's doing that as far as trying to renovate their apartments. So if you have an apartment that doesn't have that yet, that usually means that it's old and not renovated and probably gross.
The guy doesn't give a shit about it.
Yeah.
Or person, whoever owns it. Okay. So what are you looking for out in the Dean? You looking out in Aberdeen for a place? Or like, where are you looking?
No, I'm looking on Highway 6.
For a house?
Well, okay, so I found some of my buddies. One of them got engaged and bought a house with his fiance. And so he's moving out halfway through December, or towards the end of December. So I'll just move in with the other guy. The other guy is a friend of mine too. So, and it's a couple minutes from Raymond, and then probably 30 minutes from Aberdeen.
Okay. So you're gonna have to commute.
Not that bad. My commute was longer from Bonnie Lake to Federal Way.
Oh yeah. I didn't know you were driving all the way to Federal Way for work.
I was for Northwest Bus Sales.
Oh yeah, you okay?
And then now
You're Auburn.
it's like almost. It's technically Sumner still, but it's still 17 to 25 minutes to get there.
Okay. Well, that's good then.
Yeah.
I'm looking for like, I was gonna get a studio. I still might get a studio, but I don't know. I'm looking for like at least like a 1-bedroom, just so I can have some more space. You know.
Yeah.
But I want something that's like nice. That's important to me. Like, I don't want to fucking, exactly what you said. There's a lot of shitty old apartments in Vegas that have carpet and like look like shit on the inside, and I don't want to deal with that.
I got very lucky with the apartments that I lived in Corvallis. They were brand new. I was the first and second person to live in both apartments because I moved from 1 year. I lived in one, and I was the first person to ever live in that apartment.
Nice.
Which is a fucking awesome luxury.
Yeah.
And then the next year, I didn't want to live there because it was really fucking expensive compared to other places, but I couldn't really find any other places that would take me without having any rental history or anything like that. So I had to go back to that other place and got a different room and different apartment, different roommates and shit. And I was the second person to live in that room, and it was pretty nice. So
wow. That's a really good luxury. For sure. Yeah, I'm looking for like a newer place. But because there's some
recently renovated at least.
Yeah, that would be good equivalent. But man, it's expensive. I want to buy a place too. If I'm like, but I also don't want to because rates are so fucking terrible right now. So I'm like, you shouldn't buy a place. You should rent to save money long term.
I mean,
Because because the rates are gonna go down eventually. They're not gonna stay at fucking 8%, 7% forever. They'll be like they were
yeah.
at some point. 3,
But I
4%.
mean, I think my uncle bought his first house, and interest rates were over 10.
That's terrible.
But I mean, that it was good then.
Oh my
It
god,
had dropped,
awful.
and it took another 10 years for it to drop to like 8 or 9, and then yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna like just rent a place for now and then own, like save some money to buy it. I don't know. I want a 1 bedroom at least. That's important, I think, to me at this
Yeah.
point. A studio would be nice, man, but they're like so small and like
yeah.
I don't know, like having anyone over would just be like a big problem. Not a big problem, but it would be annoying.
Yeah.
But if I had a 1 bedroom, then you could like, if you came, you could just like crash on the couch.
Hmm.
But if it's a studio, then it's a little like,
How much are those apartments that are right next to Cortez?
man, I gotta find those again. I
'Cause
don't know.
those people that we ran into or at the crosswalk and were bullshitting with at the crosswalk, they were staying there and they'd been there for a few months.
Yeah, I gotta look into that. I mean, there's a lot of. I don't need to be like. The more I was down there too, the more I realized like I don't need to be on the strip or on Fremont necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be like a bonus situation.
Or just make it easier. You don't have to walk or Uber if you needed to.
Sure. Yeah, that part of it would be. But there also are other parts of Vegas. I'd be down to like live like a mile off the strip because I could still walk.
Yeah, that's not that bad of a walk.
Yeah.
It just
Even
sometimes
a
there's
mile and a half.
sketchy. There's sketchy ways to get there.
Sketchy people.
Yeah.
That's why I called you that one night.
Mm-hmm.
Because I walked all the way from fucking Oasis Cannabis Dispensary back to the El Cortez at like 10 p.m. at night. And there was definitely some weirdos out. For sure. Like, there was one street that
Tweakers on the prowl.
I started walking down it, and then these people like popped out of the car. Like 4 people opened their car door and popped out at once, and then I like turned around and walked the other way. Because I was like, I didn't know what they were up to. I didn't know what was going on. They're about 35 yards in front of me. So I was like, nope. Going another way, and I found another way. That was way more well lit. And away from people. But, like, once you get to those parts, it's very fine. Like, you're fine. But there are some neighborhoods that's like, shit, I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucking live here, dude. Vegas can get pretty ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
At some places, at some spots. So. Yeah.
For show.
But yeah, I was gonna say something else. I lost my train of thought. But I'm gonna probably move by the end of December. And I'm hoping, if not, I'm kind of just like I'm waiting for rent to drop too a little bit. Because it's dropping. It keeps dropping month on month.
Yeah, I think based off of how the election results are going, I think they're going to keep dropping.
Where's that red wave everyone was talking about?
Well,
that's another one we can talk about. That's another thing we can talk about real quick. Good segue.
That was fucking.
Where's the red wave? I thought they said there was gonna be a red wave.
There's too many cucks. Too many cucks.
I also put like a lot of super fucking dumb people for the right. They did not run like the best people. Like
No.
I would rather have had a much different person than this fucking Tiffany Smiley.
Oh yeah.
You know,
But-
there's a reason why she didn't win.
But
If the Republicans had anybody presentable, I mean, I'm not saying Patty Murray is good, but I'm saying if they had anybody presentable, then they would.
I'm not just talking about the state, man. I'm talking about like Pennsylvania. Dr. Oz versus
Fuck, dude, that guy's a kook.
Dr. Oz?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
He's a
but
kook.
the other guy?
I mean, I'm not saying he's good either. That's the thing.
He had a stroke
I know he had a stroke. He can't talk.
at the beginning of this year.
I know.
I have 2 grandparents who just had strokes. They can't even function properly.
They're like fucked up. I know. It's like fucked up because like you like lost oxygen to the brain for a while.
Yeah.
So you're like fucked up. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay. But do you see it's like a clown act?
Yeah.
What they're doing. It's like you have a fucking guy who's literally not able to do the job versus a guy who's a fake doctor who's peddled fake diet pills on TV for 20 years. Literally what he did.
Well,
He's a fucking kook.
They're-
Dr. Oz is a kook, and this guy and his policies aren't good either. The other guy.
well, the reason why I think that Oz lost wasn't because people think he's a fucking kook. It's because he didn't really try to get any young people votes, and no young person ever watched the fucking Dr. Oz show.
It was all like suburban moms
Suburban moms and old fuck.
and old grandmas.
Yeah. So, if you're young and dumb and full of cum, you're probably voting for Fetterman or whatever the fuck his name is.
Fetterman. Yeah, I believe that. You got it right. So,
But you can see when there's somebody that's not absolutely nuts or dumb, like DeSantis won by something fucking ridiculous, like 10 points or something.
yeah.
Like almost 10 points.
And then, you know what I don't like is how Trump is now, like, staging a war between him and DeSantis, and, like, now all...
Well, because that's what Trump does.
I get it.
That's what he did in 2016.
Now all these people, now all the current Republicans are, like...
Torn?
Yeah, and I don't like that because it's, like, now further division within the division.
But
And it's like, fuck,
at
okay,
least with
now...
that, at least with that, is we know that Trump supporters support DeSantis before. Now, once we get past primaries, it's not going to matter because everybody's just going to come back together anyways.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes... I personally I would probably rather have DeSantis
Oh, me too.
over Trump.
Me too.
Because I don't hate... I mean, I don't love Donald Trump. I don't hate Donald Trump. I definitely don't think he's the right man to lead the country at all. I think that he did a lot of dumb shit while he was in charge to divide the country. And I also think that he's like really fun to kick it with. And I would love to like shoot golf with the guy.
Yeah.
You know? But I just don't think that qualifies him to be like a leader. I could see him being a cabinet member, a good one, for like, you know, maybe some sort of business development sector or something.
Yeah. I mean, he did do a lot of good things to help, like, working class Americans, but he
Yeah,
didn't do very much good for his image. I'll tell you that.
he definitely like, yeah, he didn't. And like the media is largely responsible for like the
Making
division.
him look like an ass clown.
Yeah, like the division that was caused, quote unquote, caused by him was like largely actually caused by the media, who would take like everything he said and.
I mean, there's so much shit that you could take from what Biden said in the last 2 years that you could make that party divide themselves. If you just sat there and replayed the fucking thing all day on mainstream media.
Well, it's kind of fucked up how like
he can say some offhand, completely racist shit, and just not even nobody bats an eye.
it's kind of crazy how Kamala said she believes like the rape accuser, and then now she's like just the vice president. After she said that, like there's no, she didn't like call him out on it at all. Now that she's in the office, she's just like, well, whatever. Let's not talk about that anymore. Like,
It's fucking people, man.
god damn, yeah. I don't like the way the country is going. I don't like the way the world's going right now. But
Yeah.
with all like the war in
I
Ukraine.
can't fucking stand that we
Sorry.
we started this war.
Basically, yeah.
Like, I mean, we did. We drew a line with Putin. We said, okay, here's the line. We won't come any further east than Germany for NATO countries. And, you know, we won't do this and we won't do that. Well, pretty soon, fucking all the NATO countries are right up on, well, not all of them, but they're right up on fucking the Russian border. We have multi-purpose missile launchers in Poland that could put nukes in fucking Russia in minutes. And we did a huge regime change in 2011, 2012 in Ukraine to swap out pro-Russian government for pro-NATO government.
Yeah.
And then right now, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and all these people are fucking saying, we can't believe that Putin is invading Ukraine on an unprovoked war, and this, they're using the word unprovoked over and over again. Like,
I mean, Ukraine was part of Russia, like, not even, like, what? Not even three decades ago.
Yeah, not even 40 years ago.
I mean, literally 3 decades ago.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
I mean, in the great
ago.
words of Charlie Murphy, he's an habitual line stepper. America is a habitual line stepper.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, I think to like act like it's so egregious that they like go back to Russia. I mean, they basically are Russians. Like they were. Again, they were 3 fucking. I mean, I get the whole. Well, then it sets a precedent. Because then they can just go in any country they want and take it over. And I'm like...
Well, why did we have to make it a separate country in the first place?
There's that. But then it's also like... I feel like we're just using it as an excuse to keep the military-industrial complex producing weapons.
Well, and we're keeping it a vessel to keep us close to Russia.
It's that, too. It's like, it's a proxy war. That's the whole reason. So dumb.
That's the whole reason why we did the regime change, is because we wanted somebody that wanted to be a part of NATO right fucking next to Russia.
Yeah. I mean, I believe even China said to not launch the nuke. Because, like, what's his name is like, people are saying the more desperate Putin gets, he's gonna, you know, be more and more likely to want to launch the nuke. And it's like, I feel like the entire world would turn against him at that point. I feel like they wouldn't
Except for probably half of this country.
They probably wouldn't let him launch the nuke. Like, I don't think his own military would go through with it. Because they know what it means.
But I don't know how much they know what it means. I mean,
It's mutually assured destruction.
I guess.
We're all fucked if that happens.
Yeah. Well, I get that, but there's just been so much propaganda in the last, 20 years of Putin. So I don't know what he's made them think. But based off of them having access to the internet, I would imagine that they would understand a little bit more.
Do you understand?
Understand?
Yeah. Yeah, I would hope. I would hope that they would get it. I don't know though, dude. We might be fucked.
I don't know.
We have no control over it.
Nope. Well, I mean, we kind of did. Except for, I guess, 80 million people decided that that person was the right person to be president.
I also, to be honest with you, I mean, maybe this wouldn't have happened if Trump was the president, but I can't tell you, like, for certain. I don't know.
Well, according to the Democrats, it wouldn't have happened because we're colluding with, Trump was colluding with them the entire time, so we wouldn't have never had any conflict with them. Right?
That would have been great.
According to them. I mean, we would have been best friends. Fuck, we probably would have made one whole country together.
Yeah, even though it's fucking Hunter Biden using this whole shit to make money.
Well,
Joe Biden, too, is probably somehow using this shit to make money.
Do you know how Hunter Biden got hired for that position on that Ukrainian energy company?
I mean, I know it has to do with Joe.
So, what happened was when they did the regime change, right? Because there was a group of rebels that were trying to fight against this pro-Russian government in Ukraine, which that country is about 50-50 on who wants to join Russia and who doesn't. I mean, it's pretty 50-50. But anyways, they had a group of rebels that were fighting the government. Anyways, we start funding the rebels, and then pretty soon we push an entire regime change to a NATO government. And this energy company was like in deep with this pro-Russian government. And so instead of trying to bribe the new government, they just went to the people who made that government. They just went straight for fucking Joe Biden, because at the time, as vice president, he was the Ukraine policy guy in the Obama administration. So they just went to him and fucking hired his son. And then that was kind of like hey, you keep us going, and
Set aside 10% for the big guy. Right?
Yeah.
Which is Joe Biden.
And
even though he's not so big of a guy.
No. So that's what happened. That's how that all started.
All right. Historian Joey.
And that's why it's fucking ridiculous to think that we have nothing to do with this, and this is just disgraceful that they even try this.
What do you think about the pipeline blowing up? The Nord Stream. Did you hear about that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, well, apparently, like, the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, like, blew up.
Which is?
That's the pipeline that supplies, like, Germany and, like,
yeah,
with Russian gas.
Yeah.
And apparently it, like, blew up. So people are saying that, like, we did that. Some people are saying, but, like, the government said that Russia did it. But it doesn't make sense because
Russia was making money off of that?
Yeah.
But at the same time, why would we do it? Because NATO countries.
Because then it's more of an excuse to move further in with war on Russia. And it gives us more control over their energy situation.
I don't know. There's an easy solution to that. You just
I think that
don't
we did
rely
it.
on other countries for energy, for natural resources.
But do you think we did it? I think we did it.
After everything that we've ever done, I am not surprised that we did it.
I think we did it. I think we did it. I don't know for sure, but I think we did it.
I mean, another on top of the Hunter Biden shit. I mean, to find out that the FBI came directly to Facebook and Twitter and all those guys and said, "Hey, this Hunter Biden story it's Russian propaganda, so do with that information what you will." After they just got done telling them a year ago that, hey, this Russian propaganda just swayed an election, so you guys need to silence all this Russian propaganda. So then they get this Hunter Biden story and say, hey, this is Russian propaganda. It turns out, it wasn't. It was real, and I don't know what the fuck you guys were talking about.
Yeah.
But just so happened to get swept under the rug during a major election.
God damn it.
And then every time anybody in Congress asks the FBI where the laptop is, nobody seems to know where the laptop is.
I think they know where it's at. I think a guy has it. The guy, I think he literally left it at a shop to get it repaired. That's how.
Then they gave it to the FBI.
But yeah, but maybe. But
that's how all the information got leaked because
I thought the information got leaked from the guy that got it in the first place. Because he looked through it.
No, the guy got it and then took it to a computer repair shop, and they opened it up and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, they looked at it.
Yeah,
I thought that's where the information came from.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
And then it got turned over to the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
And now the FBI doesn't know where it's at. Crazy. I don't know. It's in the pile of laptops with all the child porn on it.
Maybe it's this one. So no, this one goes in your mouth. This one goes, yeah.
Did you see? I think there was something about Elon Musk was trying to pry for the Epstein Island client list.
Really?
Yes. I saw something. I didn't, click on it and read deep into it because I was trying to do something else. But I seen something about that. That would be interesting. Imagine if, even just, because there's more than 10, but just a list of 10, any 10 fucking people that have been there come out.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there are 10 people that don't want to be, don't want people knowing that they've been there.
Probably not.
Politicians and actors and fucking all sorts of people. Athletes, probably.
ATH. Okay. No doubt.
No doubt.
If I can quote a great one, Ronnie Allen. No doubt.
But, yeah. Fuck. And not even just from this country, too. Just worldwide leaders. I mean, the current king has been there before.
I mean, yeah, Andrew or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got his shit on. His name is on the goddamn list.
He's shat on the list?
His name is on the fucking fight log.
I thought you meant that.
No. Him and Bill Clinton, I think, at the same time.
two chicks at the same time.
Two chicks. What do you do with $1 million?
Two chicks at the same time.
I think somebody with $1 million could make that happen.
I feel like you can make that happen with. Couldn't you make that happen without him? I mean, wouldn't be that hard.
But it's just easier, especially if you look like me.
Dude, come on. You could get two. You get that Blake chick and then like somebody else to do it with you pretty easily. Just get two fat girls that don't respect themselves at all, which are pretty much every fat girl. They don't. Most of them don't respect themselves. It's just honestly the truth. Fat girls and fat guys. Most of them don't respect themselves that much. That's why they fuck anything. Speaking as a fat guy, you know it's true.
Yeah.
You know, and
I'm fucking drowned. Forgot two of them.
but you
I
do
get
it.
lost. Get lost in the sauce.
You get lost in the sauce. Get lost in the gravy.
Get lost in the stank.
Ew, God. Oh. See, I've never actually. I have the luxury of saying I've never actually fucked a fat chick.
Congratulations.
Actually, I take that back.
Oh.
Wait, I mean, well,
Wow.
she wasn't like fat, but she was pretty. She was close.
Plump?
She was close. She was really fucking close to being gross. I thought, yeah, and then I woke up in the morning, dude, and I just had instant regret. God damn.
Every day of my life.
I mean, dude, I just can't. I don't know, dude. Something about like fat chicks with massive areolas is just so gross. Like it's just so fucking disgusting.
And that's where we differ.
Dude, if you were there that night, I totally would have passed her off to you. Like before I even did anything with her. So you wouldn't even have to get sloppy seconds.
Like fucking balonies.
Dude, they were like big. They were. You would have liked them, dude.
It's like
You would have liked the
It's like a
situation.
personal size
Probably,
pizza.
you would have liked the situation probably a lot more than I did.
It's like one of those Taco Bell pizzas. You know, Taco Bell pizza.
The Mexican pizza.
The little guy.
Ew,
Like
God.
one of those, but a fucking nipple.
Wow. Ew, God, that's so gross. See, and then I don't want to disrespect you, Barbara, but my Barbara's nipples are a lot better. Like, they're, like, actually good. So that's very nice.
Good for you.
Nipples matter to me.
Nipple lives matter.
Nipples matter. Like, areolas matter. The size of it matters.
Hell with Black Lives Matter, nipples matter.
Okay. God damn it. Now you're getting into the weeds with it. I know, Taylor. Yeah. I know. The live studio audience just went, oh! It's, you know.
Good.
Yeah.
You gotta keep them on their toes, damn it.
You do. I mean, you're the one that should. Here's what you gotta do, dude. You gotta, like, when you get enough money, at least get a place down in Vegas that you can, like, maybe rent when you're not using.
Like a timeshare?
No, like a condo.
Oh.
Like, buy a condo, rent it out when you're not using it.
Okay.
And then when you're down there, you'll have way more women to look at than fucking La Bonne. And there's so many that are in whatever. As long as you have money and you, like, don't look like a complete piece of shit, then you can get something. You know?
True.
That's all I'm saying. So, like, that could be your fishing hole. Vegas. You know? It could be your little honey hole. Right?
You're right.
and then bring him back to the dark swamp, if you know what I'm saying. The dark swamp of Labam. The gray swamp of Labam.
It's not very dark, but it's very gray.
It's gray. Yeah, I wish it was darker, personally. I wish there was more darkness. But there's only white in Labam. I was very underwhelmed when I went to the Cougs watch party at the local tavern. That's like
Former tavern.
I would, dude. Why don't you open that up as just a passion project?
I would love to, but I don't own it, and the people who own it don't want that.
They don't want that. Why?
They like just owning it and keeping it to themselves. I don't know.
Oh my god. You could have a fun little business though. Just open on the weekends. Like, don't even fucking work during the week. Just open on the weekends, you know? Just be a little watering hole.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee you they do okay.
Good enough.
To have some fun. I mean, you know, you might as well do something with the fucking space if you got it. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, it's zoned to get a liquor license. It's had one before. So, I mean, it would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And they could have the game on in there. They did it before. They have cable. So,
Mm-hmm.
what's the weather like out there? Like this time of year? Does it get stormy?
That's the same as here normally.
All
It
right.
just the only thing is it like gets a little bit more wet at night, or like if it's a dry day, but it's cloudy at night, you'll get like sea fog come in and marine air.
Sea
So it'll
fog?
be moist as fuck. It'll be dew in the morning and shit. Frost.
Okay.
But other than that, temperature wise, it's always the same. Storm wise, they always get the same storm fronts. Unless there's something coming from the south, which is rare. We usually get north fronts.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you don't have anything pressing to talk about, I think we can end it.
Yeah, I think so.
It was a good episode. All right.
Yeah, glad to be back.
Whoever's in there. Cheers. Thanks for being part of the episode. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends.